Okay, everybody, it's me, Vulcanite22. And yes, oh shit, it's about that time. Yeah, this is a shirt I bought called Alien Hunter. Yeah, oh, let's go. Dandadan, episode 10. We're almost at the, closing. Well, anyway, this was a funny one. This was, oh my god. Funny and holy shit, the animation in this episode. So, episode 10, have you seen a cattle mutilation? Now, as we know from last week, the Superos weren't the only aliens there. We had this guy, mantis shrimp guy? I think he's got a name specifically. A specific name. Let me just look it up. They just call him Mantis. God. They just call him Mr. Mantis Shrimp. Anyway. We're basically just doing the beginning is just they get chewed out. It was so funny, the looks on their faces. They got these towels around their heads. I was like, by the nurse, and then she just leaves, just whipping this old dude outside. And, you know, Okaroon starts thinking about what has gone down. And has calculated a plan to state that the yokai are protecting us from the aliens. Some people, I think, on Facebook or somewhat were complaining about the spread, that it wasn't detailed enough. Well, I should let everyone know this. That's because that shot was a faraway shot. The shot we get in this episode later on, I'm like, whoa. Sorry, we gotta talk. But let's start off where, after Okaroon's little tale there. Other people come into the room, the nurse's room, and saying, you know, Ari, what happened? They were freaking out. Everybody's freaking out. And Ari decides that she's going to label Momo as a villain. Of course. She's so cute, Ari. She's like, oh. She's like, so. I love the fact they picked. Just get her name. Apologize. I don't want to just say her one who's blah blah blah. I actually want to say who she plays. Her actual voice actor's name. Proper. Here we go. Sakura Ayane. This woman. God bless her soul. Every role she has done in anime is golden. Like Okaroon's book. Yeah. So, you know, she's just so cute. It's just, and then she's like saying how she's, you know, ooh, jealousy, all that thing. And then it results in then saying there's a love triangle. There's a lot of shenanigans going on. When Ari goes back to her classroom, though, the class that are there, they blame Momo. And we're going to go attack her and everything. And she just flat out is like, no, I'm the one who did those lies. That's basically what she says. I'm the one who said it. So, she just walks out. And she's by herself with Momo, and this is like the back. There are a lot of comedic moments in Dandadan that I just can't help but smile and laugh about because they're done so well. it just... So what is happening between them? Mr. Mantis Shrimp shows up. And you think he's going to fight. He falls. And he's covered in this white stuff. It took me a while to figure out what was this going on with this episode, because I haven't read this chapter in a while. I must say, though, animation quality, phenomenal in this episode. Especially when we get to see Mantis Shrimp's homeland and how they show you pictures of his kind getting being killed, and they're fighting and everything. And we get to see his son. It was like, when they reveal his son, and the son actually comes into play in the show, I know there are going to be an incredible amount of people going, so kawaii. Because I can't spoil, though. I don't want to spoil. I can't spoil. When we see his son, but briefly, in the flashback. And he's basically talking about that he needs currency, which is a lie. It's not currency he needs. His son has this rare disorder where he needs a lot of blood. And in order to do that, he needs money, the whole bit. Okura was going to give away his weenie again. I don't know what's up with this dude. Like, man, Okura. Can we stay away from your junk? I can't stop. But what ends on really happening? Granny to the rescue. Not Turbo Granny, the other Granny, Seiko. She finds out after she was bandaging him, and he's going to leave. He was going to leave Mr. Mantis Shrimp guy. But after bandaging him, his blood smelled funky. His blood is milk. Legit. That is not a lie. And I remember from the manga, that's what we were playing it as. It's milk. So, Seiko basically just decides, yeah, I'll get you a cow. She gives him milk, and he drinks it, and he says, oh, it's thin. And she says, oh, that's because they homogenize it. So, gets him, and this scene, and you see, this is the point of the animation. The animation scene where they show you the Earth, and you have the yokai faces on it, and all these other spaceships around, that was only a brief scene, and that was from a far, far, far away shot. When they showed the cow being tractor beamed into the spaceship, I was like, where the frick is Saru getting the money and the talent to make animation this freaking good? It's like a spaceship, it's twirling, it's got... Whoa, dudes. Where are you getting the money for this stuff? And then, the cow goes up, and it's like, and it's like a big noise. It goes... spaces, and it goes out into space. My jaw dropped when I saw that animation. Completely extraordinary. Now, that wasn't really that was the meat of the episode. But after that, we have them trying to get new uniforms. And Okarun gets one, and Ari gets one, but not Momo. Because her grandma's like, she's gotta basically, imitate this actor or something. And she's like, really hair on her. And then there's a knock at the door. And we finally get our introduction of the next new character in Dandadan. I am probably mispronouncing his name, but I will try my damnedest to do it. Gigi? JG? Don't know how to say his name. Sorry. Shows up. And Seiko says, oh, yeah, your mom called me and everything. Now, Okurin's concerned. You know, he's like, who's this dude? And then Seiko drops the bombshell. It was he is Momo's childhood friend. And it was her first love. And he's like, dun dun dun! And that's where the episode ends. So, they're not going, I'm going to be very blunt here. We got 2 episodes left. This is unfortunate. I'm really upset there's only 2. And I got to wait for this. Because what occurs in the next arc is flabbergasting. And what follows it is even more flabbergasting. Now, based on the preview for episode 11, go to school with Gigi, JG, and we have this thing. There's this mannequin. Oh my god. I wish I could say more about the preview. There's this mannequin. You can't make this shit up. Let's just say it's living. Enough said. Now, knowing that, this is my take on it. We're going to get the very beginnings of the next arc. Because this thing with the thing next week, it's just like a small thing. A quintessence. You know, just like a small little thing that happens. And we go on to the big thing. The next arc, I don't think this is a spoiler territory. I think I can at least say this. Because they're going to show it. Is the Evil Eye arc. Now, the reason why, which I could wait on this, but he's coming to see her, Gigi to Momo, is because something's going on at his house. This next arc is bonkers. Complete and utter bonkers. More so than we had, you know? Dandadan doesn't stop. It gets more and more and more insane as we go along. Now, likewise, we're just gonna get the beginning of it. That's my take on it. I'm hoping, from what I heard, we're going to get another one in the summer. I think. I can't be sure. I don't know if it's the summer, or if it's the spring, or if it's next fall, but I know it's coming next year. But rating-wise, this gets a 9 out of 10. Again, these episodes, it's just... the comedy's there, the emotions are there, the animation's there. It's phenomenal. And we're not even past the crazier shit. So, this is Bob Cut Eyes 22. I'll see you guys later. Unfortunately, we got 2 more episodes left, but that's 2 more episodes of going through some batshit crazy shit. I'll see you guys later. Peace.